Shalom and Namaste everyone. So I usually start my morning by googling India and Israel and just seeing what happened, news and stuff from our relationship. And I saw something very very cool, and I only saw like a small article that is the entire thing. It's in Hebrew, but I found a video about it, so we're gonna watch it right now.
According to the officials, an Israeli national was rescued from the Zanskar area of Ladakh by the Indian Air Force officials on Thursday. The rescued tourist has been identified as Nina Cooperman and was trekking in the area when she suffered difficulty in breathing.
This is one thing I am always scared that will happen to me. Like, I'm always thinking what will happen if something bad will happen, and like how can I, like, if someone going to help me. So I really, this is so awesome to see that you guys actually care about the tourists that are coming to your country.
The Israeli national was evacuated by the helicopter unit of the Indian Air Force.
And that is an amazing picture. I don't want to be like in a problematic scenario, but at the same time, I want to be in a helicopter ride with the, Indian Army. That sounds really cool.
From a remote high-altitude village, Hangakar. The rescue operation was carried out amid strong winds and adverse flying conditions. A defense spokesperson said, on the evening of June 29th, the pilots from the helicopter unit based at Air Force Station Leh evacuated Nina Cooperman, an Israeli national having difficulty in breathing, from a remote high-altitude village called Hangakar in the Zanskar Valley, braving strong winds and adverse flying conditions. The patient was later admitted to a local hospital and is now stable, the officials further added.
Okay, I'm always scared that, like, if I'm gonna go to a foreign country that I don't really speak the language and I don't really know how they act, like what will happen to me if I would need help or an emergency medical care. And I really love the fact that I just saw what will happen if I'm gonna travel to Balat and something bad will happen to me. It's really cool to see that you guys actually care about your tourists, and the army is also, like I'm always talking about the IDF, it's protecting the people in Israel. So you're also having the same thing. Your army is protecting the citizens and the tourists in your country to make sure everyone can just be there peacefully. This is not like this story. What I absolutely love about this story is this is a relationship between Israeli and Indian, and the Indian army, and Israeli tourists and the Indian army, that is not that has absolutely nothing to do with terrorism or bad thing. Well, health issues, but not violence or terrorist issues. It's just like the Indian army had a chance to show their humanity to a complete stranger who needed help. And this is something I absolutely love. Now, I am kind of embarrassed to say that the only article I found about that subject is that one in Hebrew from the Israeli media. But here's why it is so important for us to talk about it, because with all the respect to the media, the second we're talking about it, people are aware of the story and it's getting bigger and bigger. And yeah, I hope nothing like this will ever happen again. I hope she's fine. By the way, I didn't appreciate the fact that they're saying her name all the time. Like, okay, it was like a bad experience for her. Not everyone need to know her name. It was like, oh yeah, that girl who something bad happened to her. Like, come on, have a little bit like privacy to the to the sick people. But maybe she said she's okay with this. But I am really really happy to see how you guys are taking care of the people who are coming to your country. So thank you so much for taking care of my Israeli sister, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.